AirPods Pro 3 and the iPhone 17. Let's get into it. What's up, my fearless friends? This is Gear & Gadgets, where I like to talk tech, apparel, and gear for DJs, musicians, and artists alike. Today, I'm getting into the AirPods Pro 3 and the iPhone 17. I already unboxed it. So I just wanted to show you some of the setup process when you get the AirPods Pro 3, and I'm setting them up on my iPhone 17 Pro, and I just wanted to show you the process and what it looked like. I already started doing some reviews on it, but I wanted to bring it outside and show the dynamic range and how excellent this front-facing camera is on the iPhone Pro 17. And really, it's great on all the iPhones because it's at 18 megapixels, and that's really a great step up. To be able to use in portrait and landscape views, which means I could hold the iPhone normally and still get a 16:9 aspect to put on YouTube. And then I could switch it to this aspect ratio, 9:16, where you can see it on TikTok, Reels, Short. And the fact that we can do this on the iPhone 17 lineup, from the Pros to the normal iPhone 17 and even the iPhone Air, I really like that. We're at 4K 30 right now, and you're listening to me through the AirPods Pro 3. So right now you should be hearing me between my iPhone Pro 17 and my AirPods 3. And you've seen on the other side my Sony A7C. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how both cameras face up to each other. They're both at 4K 30, and I'm at 5.6 on the 20mm 1.8 lens on the Sony. This is how they look side by side with each other. A little bit of a different aspect ratio, but I wanted to give you an idea of what it sounds like. We're also using the Rode Lav with a 1.8 insert. This is wired, not wireless. And I'm using the wireless AirPods Pro 3. So the wire should beat the wireless, but I just wanted to let you guys see. The Sony is what I'm used to working with. This iPhone is great, and it's gonna come in great when I don't have my Sony with me. What's beautiful about this setup is I'm using the phone in a normal 9:16 aspect ratio, but getting 16:9. On my Sony, I have a 20mm Sony lens, 1.8. You also want to make sure when you're setting up the iPhone Pro 17 is that the AirPods 3 or the mic in, or else it could switch. I wouldn't put it on automatic. I would make sure you put it to the AirPods Pro 3 being the input audio. The other really cool function of the front-facing camera is dual camera. And as you can see, I'm facing forward, but you're also hearing me and seeing me through the front-facing camera. And both cameras are great with 48 megapixels in the rear camera and 18 in the front camera. Now it's usable. And you could do a whole list of things using this new iPhone. Actually, or using any phone in the iPhone 17 lineup. You can now do this dual camera action. And I think this is really going to be great for content creators. Now, even though iPhone 17 lineup has dual camera native to its camera app, there is an app called Double Take, and there's some other apps that I saw in the App Store that allow you to film both cameras at once, or any camera that you want to use. And this is what it looks like on my iPhone 15 Pro. I'm using dual camera right now on my iPhone 17 Pro. But on my 15 Pro Max, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Here we go. Photo and photo. Picture and picture. Hit record. And now you're seeing me. On the left is my iPhone Pro Max. And on the right is my iPhone 17 Pro. Using the native app. And on the left, we're using Double Take. And this is what it looks like walking down the street near Columbia University. Let me know what you think. And the iPods Pro 3 are capturing my audio. Let me know what y'all think about this. Using the AirPods Pro 3, I'm all the way down the hall in my house. I'm coming down the hallway, but it should sound like I'm right in front of you. Now I'm in my kitchen, still speaking to you with a wall in between. And this is where you can see that the AirPods Pro 3, along with the front-facing camera of the iPhone 17, is a viable option for creative video takers. And you let me know, do we even need a Rode Wireless Go now? 48 megapixels versus the 18. Doing it the old school way and holding the camera up, just to give you a reference between the 48 megapixels and the 18 front-facing camera megapixels. Another pro tip I'd like to give y'all, sometimes you don't know if these AirPod Pro 3s are being picked up instead of the iPhone's internal mic. About these AirPods 3 in combination with the iPhone 17 Pro is that I'm using the front face. The only way you can tell, because sometimes it just switches, make sure that you go to sound and haptics and switch it off of automatic and put it on the AirPod Pro 3 as your input microphone. Make sure you're not able to go into audio mix. If you're able to do audio mix, that means it came through internal mic and not the AirPod Pro 3s. So once again, all the video was shot using my AirPods Pro 3 and the iPhone 17 Pro, unless it was B footage that I used my Sony A7C or my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm outside here at Riverside Park, and you see how the iPhone 17 Pro does with dynamic range in the background with the blue sky, green trees. This is really gonna come in handy when I don't have my A camera, which would be my Sony A7C with a lav mic or Rode Wireless Go. This is what it's gonna sound like. I think it'll be good enough to put on YouTube, and some people won't be able to tell the difference once you start putting, Pro Q4 on it and your other things that you use for audio. I'm gonna try to get my hands on the iPhone Air. It's gonna be crazy if I keep this iPhone Pro 17 just for the front-facing camera and all the features that it allows you with switching and dual camera and front-facing camera, along with these iPod Pro 3s. Let me know what y'all think. Till the next one. Peace.